for Assassins, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, Facebook. All right, y'all, let's get it. Welcome to another awesome Monday. Another awesome episode of Karjakz Vs Assassins. That's why we're going to talk about Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Every single Monday I do this because why? It's not only because the first book is coming out next year, but it's just because, hey, Karjakz Vs Assassins, you know what I'm saying? So the comic book is coming out next year. I've decided what date is going to come out next year. This episode is called Book Drop because I'm going to really tell you what inspired me to create the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe comic book. Facebook over on this side, YouTube over on this side. So I'm streaming on both platforms now. You know what I'm saying? I figured out a way to do both because I've got fans on that side too. And look, you're wondering, those on Facebook, you're wondering what this is right here. It's actually a towel of the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. This is a towel right here. So if you love towels, visit sunvision.com to get your order on. You know what I mean? So yo, this is a towel right here. Now look. Now let's get to why I created the comic book. Of course, I grew up on stuff like X-Men and all this other stuff right here. And I kind of decided, you know what? I need to have my own comic book. After years and years of reading like every comic book you can think of, man, and I've read them all. Look, this is really what inspired me to create my own comic book. Check this out. Was talking about like the characters. I wrote a bride profile, right? So after writing the bride profile pic of the characters, y'all give me a second. I gotta unleash my I forgot to detach my computer from my TV. That stuff be confusing me, man. I'd be like, oh heck no, I'm looking up all the time. You know what I mean? But the main thing for me was having like my own characters be something that's of my own. So once I got to reading about X-Men and all this other stuff, I said, you know what? How long am I gonna keep reading all this other stuff when I could do my own? And I wasn't gonna do a book at first, but then as I began to do work on like the first animation for the Karjakz Vs Assassins animation that I worked on, like an intro, I kind of realized that these characters are getting cooler and cooler. The bio books are getting cooler and cooler, which at that junction was this version right here. So I said, you know what? I think it's time for me to maybe go on ahead and create my own comic book. So I started the idea in like 2016, and I kind of realized, man, this is gonna be work. And then right 2016 hit, as I was working on the project, the files, I lost the files. Oh my God, when I say the files got messed up, they got messed up. I was so mad. I was like, okay, this is the last time I ever put anything on the computer, man. And from that day on, I worked off external hard drives. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I just got back from work. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get straight to this. I'm gonna get straight to this live stream, right? I'm not gonna stay here too long. 20 minutes as usual, 25 minutes, ain't trying to do too long. The main thing was like, okay, all right, so I said I got these characters. What I got to do something with them. I was strictly want to stay with animation. I wasn't really into writing like books. That was not what I was after. I was just more about promoting the characters and getting them where they need to go. So that was really vital to me. So then once around 2012, when I created the character, when I finished creating the characters, I kind of decided I need to have a structure to it. So I just decided, you know what, let's create the comic book. So I just started working, man. 2016, I remember the year it was 1 year before the pandemic, man. Man, I go ahead and mess up all the files for all the characters. I was so mad. Oh, I was mad. I was like, how did I lose the whole thing? And it was at that junction I had done maybe 4 pages because it took me a long time to create the pages for each page on the comic book. It takes a long time, a lot of work. Y'all give me a second. Yeah, but it took me a minute. So I'm eating Ruffles. The one thing I'm gonna do, if I get hungry, I'm eating something. And so I took the whole idea of working on the characters, having my own comic book. What was going to be the premise? I can't tell you. I kind of just wanted like something, well, not something similar, something that's never been done before, which is pretty much what the comic book comes out to be. Y'all, unfortunately, I can't even show it to y'all. But when I say it's sick, oh my God, it's next level sick. Like I'm proud of it in such a way that sometimes when I look at it, I can't believe I did it. I was actually looking at it this morning. Every single Monday, when I get through reading my vision board, I literally look at it every single Monday. And I'm blown away by the amount of work that I did on it. It's sequential in terms of pages. It's entertaining. It's funny. Well, you know, when you want something bad enough, you're going to put in the work. And I wanted it bad enough. Once I started, I wasn't stopping. And I went through a whole lot of corrections. And even though when I first started, I lost the files. I kind of it got messed up, but I didn't stop it from starting over again. So I just started all over again. I was like, oh my God. But then what it stopped me is to email the files to myself. So Facebook, YouTube, anybody working on the project, make sure you email the files to yourself at least once a month or once a week. Don't play yourself talking about, oh, I got it saved. Oh no, that's not enough. When you got a big old project like that, you put that thing in as many places as you can. Literally. Water bottle. Check this out. Yes, it's water. You know what I mean? But I kind of told myself, okay, I need to get to work. I'm going to get to work. I got to get to this thing. And I started just going, man. And page by page, I just kept on going. I probably got up to maybe 20, maybe 15% before the pandemic hit. And that just messed up everything. That was kind of like, I mean, I used most of the time, even that was when I stayed at home, there really was no motivation because the pandemic was just having you all kinds of a hot mess. And I remember actually when I had the even before the pandemic, so I used to drive Uber Lyft. And so some of the work got done in Uber Lyft. Man, when I say I drove a lot, I worked Uber a lot. I was working like 14, 15, 16 hours a day. Just trying to make 150 a day. And back then, you could make decent money doing Uber. But I didn't see the point of keep on doing it when I wasn't making any money. And I had to find something else because I was using Uber to support my dream. At that time, I didn't really have no job. I didn't have no job. Tried to look for a job, but wasn't getting it. I just said, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to do Uber till I figure things out. And then I moved. I moved from one state to another state. And I'm not going to say where the states are. And in between that move and getting to the new state, I figured out exactly how I was going to do what I wanted to do. And then stuff just started happening, like good stuff. So all them years that I spent wanting to finish the book, I finally got around to it. And I remember telling myself, maybe it was a couple of weeks ago, I said, you know what? This book is done. There's only so much correction you can do. Now it just feels like I'm I'm nitpicking or I'm picking at what's been already done. And there ain't nothing to pick at because this book is fire. So when you do something, you got to make sure that when you're doing it, it's important to you. It's not so much how much important it is to other people, it's how much more important it is to you because you're the creator. And for me, dropping this first book next year, oh my God, it's going to change my life. And no, it's not going to be cheap. I'm not giving all my work out to anybody. No, hell no. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like my price, find somewhere else to be. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't like my price, find somewhere else to be. I'm not cheapening for you. Because you're not going to buy my book and then go sell it for like $500 later or $1,000 or $2,000 because I become famous. This book I'm working on is going to become famous. This book truly, in all honesty, is a combination of a lot of these bio books right here. I mean, honestly, without these bio books right here, I wouldn't have been able to create the book itself. And I don't think I would, honestly, I don't even think I would, without these books, to have the profile to lean on, I wouldn't have been able to give a story. So I kind of once I kind of figure out what I want to do, I literally wrote a script. I have the script, and excuse me, y'all. There's a book. Like I told you, I look at every single Monday, and in that book, I wrote a script for how I created the comic book. I was so happy that I wrote that script because it was the tether that helped me to really create this book. And I was like, yeah, I got something special here. I don't think I realized how cool I didn't realize how cool my characters were. I mean, I always thought they were super cool, but I didn't realize how cool they were till I actually started working on the comic book. I'm like, oh my God, these characters are sick. You see them in the normal stuff. You see them in the superhero gear. You see them in as superheroes. It's the coolest thing ever. And I'm giving vague answers because I can't tell you all everything because I've got the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book is coming out next year. It's going to be ridiculous. And that's why I call it book drop. A lot of people, man, a lot of people wish they could do what I'm currently doing now, which is actually have faith in what you're doing. Have faith in your dream. Y'all give me a second. I see it. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. I had to go play some stuff up in the kitchen. Facebook, YouTube. So, a lot of people are cutting in and out of the stream. And what I'm seeing is that people are thinking that I'm actually dropping the book. I've been told y'all I'm not dropping the book. Trust me. The day I'm going to drop the book, I would have been told y'all. I already got a date set in my head. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on and popping that day, man. I am definitely going to drop the book. Trust me. It's coming out next year. I've waited a long time. It took me, man, I would honestly say 7 years to create it. And I know it sounds like a long time, 2016, 2017. Yeah. Yeah, damn, it feels like it's taking me almost a decade to create it. That's crazy. But it doesn't feel like a decade because during the pandemic, man, it was just like a 3-year gap where you couldn't really do nothing. So I would say probably 6 years. I was doing stuff, but it wasn't really like a lot of the last few years have been spent on correction phases. And also, too, not so much me putting on hold, but me just figuring out my stuff financially and how I'm going to go about creating this book because I'm not interested in no damn publisher. They can go kick rocks. I'm not letting you own my stuff. Because the minute you let somebody publish your stuff, it's about to be a hot mess. Trust me. I know. The minute you the minute you go to a publisher, you're about to have some problems. So with these characters right here, it's all about me. And like I said, people are cutting in and out of the stream, but what they're not realizing is everything I'm telling you today is getting you ready for the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins that's coming out next year. And if you want to know about it, I suggest you go get this Bible book right here, available on Sanusi.com. It's going to tell you everything about the characters in the universe, height, weight, where they're from, all that good stuff. Because when that first book drops next year, woo-wee, it's going to be sick. I mean, I'm even working on animations right now. Like the semester just ended for school. The animation that I'm working on now is actually designed to help me create the animation that I'm working on, which is in concert with the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins book. It's kind of like the how can I say this? It's kind of like the trailer. Is the best way for me to call it. I literally created a trailer for my comic book series. Tell me that ain't sick. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally what I did. I created a trailer for my comic book. That's really how I look at it now when that animation I'm working on. It's a trailer. And it's a sicko trailer. Trust me, it's hardcore. You know, a lot of my stuff, I'm starting to realize why I'm successful is because mostly I'm consistent. And so this book is no different, man. It's the leading ground. It's the leading point. It's where it's going to get me where I'm going to go. I mean, if you imagine the pages on my bio books have always been sick. But now you get to see these pages unleashed in the comic book. You know what I mean? So you're this bio book right here. As you can see, you got the Karjakz right here, heroes from the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. You got Cajun right there. You got Escalade. You got Glocks. You got Spin. You got Sensei. You got Diesel. You got Shepard. You got Sphinx. Excuse me, y'all. Then on this side, you got the Assassins, right? Look at this. The Assassins led by Lord Sanusi. You got Sanusi. You got Artillery. You got Excursion. You got Kanji. You got excuse me. You got Revo. You got Snipes. You got Yukon. You got the Coyotes. You know what I mean? So yo, this bio book, man. If you're a real true comic book fan, you go get this. A lot of people nobody who has bought this book hasn't told me it wasn't Spitfire. Straight lit fire, the shit. Pardon my English, but that's literally what it is. It's the shit. And all of this started when I started this idea right here. Like this is the first bio book right here. And I kind of told myself, man, you might want to do something with these characters. Excuse me. Yo, give me a second. I mean, I left my window open. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm over here skipping Facebook. Look, Facebook. The Assassins right here. Available on soundvision.com. This is the bio book right here. This is version 1. You see what I'm saying? Of the bio book. This bio book is what helped me to create the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. Yeah. And that's a towel. For those who are wondering what that is right there. You know what I mean? Then, of course, version 5. You see what I'm saying? Karjakz Vs Assassins version 5. So you visit soundvision.com. You get your order on. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. So, yo, that's... And then, of course, you got the Assassins right there. Let me get the villains. There you go, Facebook. I keep forgetting that. I'm also using this camera, too. You know what I mean? So, yo, the book is really a journey of... This first book is the blockbuster. So I'm doing a lot of things. Like right now, once I finish this stream, which is probably going to end in about 10 minutes, I'm going to go work on the animation and the comic book. Like right now, I'm just going through correction phases. I'm not trying to create perfection in terms of like me, all the pencil sketch, the drawings, or whatever you want to call the pages. It's just more about just checking for dialogue and making sure everything is in its proper place. I'm not seeking perfection. Perfection don't exist. Perfect don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's really important that I keep going. I remember texting a friend of mine, a really close friend of mine. I told him, you know what? This book is ready. And he replied back, man, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, and you know, I'm proud of myself because I had the courage to actually create this book. I'm not counting on a bunch of people. I'm not counting on big companies to help me do it. I did it by myself. I literally did it by myself. Literally. The drawings, the images, the diction, the inking, all that stuff. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. I was not going to wait for anybody to come and save me. That wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? I've always been very independent. I've never really liked working for the corporations. I never really felt like they would do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? I never felt like they would what's the word I'm looking for? They wouldn't get over on me. So, you know, one of the things I had to do was, like, I had a job being offered to me, like it was going to be a job with a big gaming company. And I couldn't take the job because they didn't want to sign a disclosure to protect me. And if I had taken that job, what I'm trying to do right now, which I was talking about releasing the book, wouldn't be happening because these companies always find a way to screw you over. So you have to be very cognizant about what you're doing so you don't get screwed over. You know what I'm saying? So in the end, it worked out for me because guess what? Now I've got trademarks, I've got copyrights, I've got all that stuff, and I can go do what I want with my characters. And the person can't do anything they want with my characters. They have to get permission from me. If they don't get permission from me, I'm gonna sue you broke. So you know, that's the book drop, man. You have to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Excuse me. This book wouldn't be possible if I just straight up have sheer will. You know what I'm saying? Sheer will to say, you know what? This book is getting done. I remember the first pages when I started. Oh my God. I was like, I literally spent 2 days figuring out how am I going to draw this book. And this book right here builds off of this right here. So all of y'all, like I said, people keep streaming in and out. What? I don't know why you keep streaming in and out. Probably because you love the title. You know what I'm saying? People are funny. At least stick around to see what I'm talking about. But that's why I get a lot of views, because people are always cutting in and out, 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 and a whole bunch of people are doing that. You know how cool that is? That lets me know that the title, and they probably saw the title, me holding the book. You know what I mean? But you really have to have a certain level of discipline to follow through on doing something like this. And also too, your body you have to hold up mentally, physically, and just believe in yourself that yes, I can, will, and I shall achieve this. That's basically what I told myself. So when I started in 2016, I said, let's just get this thing going. You know what I mean? So yo, that's the Karjakz Vs Assassins, the comic book right there. That's the book drop. You know what I'm saying? And since this is Monday, I'm gonna focus on a whole lot of Karjakz Vs Assassins gear, whether that's the bucket hat like I'm wearing, or puffer jacket like I'm wearing, the t-shirt like I'm wearing. Everything is Karjakz Vs Assassins today. Every single Monday is Karjakz Vs Assassins. It's just how I go. But I'm proud of myself, even though you can't see the book, but trust me, the book is the stuff of champions. Oh my God. It is so sick. It's just next level, like, oh man, we should have done that. But you know, part of being successful is just following through and believing in yourself. So sheer will get you everywhere. So yo, Karjakz Vs Assassins bio book, man, available on Sanusi.com. Use this book to get you ready for what's coming next year. Karjakz Vs Assassins training day. This is how we're doing this thing, man. So yo, that's our night. Now before I get up out of here, I gotta show you some cool stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I might as well show you this water bottle. All Karjakz Vs Assassins. Everything I'm showing you is all Karjakz Vs Assassins gear. I've talked about the book. Anybody watching right now, if you really love comics, go get you one of these right here. Now, this is the merchandise right here. Everything's Karjakz Vs Assassins. This is a phone case right here, available on soundvision.com. Trust me, you want to get one of these phone cases, available on soundvision.com. All you use off for Facebook people, yo, go show me love, man. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and like. Look, I'm so proud. Look at this. Check this out. You see that? Karjakz Vs Assassins. You know what I'm saying? Phone case right here. Now, let's talk about, don't want to forget, glasses cases. Look, if you love glasses cases, you want to go get you one of these right here. Glasses cases. You see that right there? Glasses cases. You want to go get you one of those. Yes, sir. That's what's perfect right there. You know what I'm saying? Glasses cases. What else? What else? What else? Oh, yeah. Before I show you the posters, I'm just showing you gear right now. Look, if you love towels, you want to go get one of these right here, people. This towel is huge. Yeah, yo, I have to fold it. That's how big it is. It's a huge towel. Facebook people, you can see the towel. YouTube people, you can see the towel. Trust me. Towels. So this towel is kind of different because it's got Karjakz Vs Assassins Classic in the front. You can see YouTube, and then Karjakz Vs Assassins version 5 on the back. You know what I mean? So we doing towels too. Yeah, that's right. Your boy doing all this cool stuff. Then of course, we're entering the winter months. You might as well Karjakz Vs Assassins all the way out. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that. Visit sanusi.com. This is a sweater. If you're wondering what this is, it's a sweater. Yes, that's right. I do sweaters now too. All day, every day. Thank you very much. Sweaters. Multiple characters in the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. This entire thing is Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. But you can individualize the sweater. Maybe you want to get Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Shepherd, Diesel. You know what I'm saying? Even Sphinx. Or you want to get the Assassins, Sanusi, Artillery, Kanji, Excursion, Revo, Snipes, Yukon, the Coyotes. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you want. So yo, these are the sweaters right here. You know what I'm saying? These are the sweaters right here. These are the sweaters right here. I'm doing amazing and I'm proud of myself. So yo, these are the sweaters right here, available on soundvision.com. Available. Get yours today, man, on soundvision.com. You know what I'm saying? So sanusivision.com. Get yours today. When the book drops next year, man, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I'm really proud of myself. So your sweaters, get a sweater right now. And look, you're wondering if there's gonna be t-shirts and all kinds of merchandise to commemorate the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? You damn right I'm gonna have a bunch of comic books. I'm not even playing around. It's gonna be all kinds of merchandise, man. So yo, this is a sweater right here. Now, let me bring this thing in close. I'm gonna start off with the sneakers and I'm gonna finish off with the posters. None other than art. Yo, this is a Bata Sport 2 right here. Available on soundvision.com. Facebook people, I know I'm always leaving y'all out. Look, right there. Sport 2 is available on soundvision.com. Trust me, you want to order this. I ain't even gonna do the description. Look at how sick this is. I'm just gonna let it do its own talking. You know what I'm saying? Shoestring, no shoestrings. It comes with its own string, so you ain't gotta worry about shoelaces. You know what I'm saying? So yo, YouTube, Facebook, Bata Sport 2's right here, available on soundvision.com. Trust me. You're gonna want these right here. These are hella comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud that I've actually created my own sneaker, man. It's the sickest feeling. And to actually have it be super cool too. And then of course, the 3 high tops. And then we're gonna get to the last thing, the high top, the posters. Yo, check this out. Bata's 3 high tops right here, available on soundvision.com. I'm just gonna do a 360, let y'all see it. High tops right here. And they come in high tops, low tops, high tops without the strap. You got kids sneakers, high tops and low tops, running sneakers for the kids as well. You got the sport queens, you got the ladies Bata's footwear. It's all of them and are involved, man. So I'm definitely doing big things right here. You know what I mean? So soundvision.com, y'all. Tell me that ain't sick. You know what I'm saying? So yo, Bata's 3 high tops, get it on soundvision.com. And trust me, I got more designs coming. Now, since it's Karjakz Vs Assassins Day, I might as well do this right here. Look. Posters right here. Look, for all of y'all who love posters. Look, if you love posters, Facebook people, you see that right there? Look, posters. Karjakz Vs Assassins posters. If you love posters, you definitely want to get these right here. You know what I mean? So yo, look, you got the entire Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here, available on soundvision.com. This is everybody. This is all 11 by 17 posters right here. And then of course, you got the heroes, the Karjakz, Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Sphinx, Shepherd, Diesel. You know what I mean? Then you got individualized posters for the characters. Got Cajun right here. That's my character right here. That's right. That's my character right there. Cajun's sick as hell, man. The armor dude. And we combined with Sphinx, the armor dude, the villain industrialist with the money. Got money like Tony Stark. Same way you got the Avengers having Tony Stark and Iron Man. So this is Cajun. I was a big Blade Iron Man fan when I created this character, man. I'm a big Blade Iron Man fan, but they inspired me really. Then you got Escalade, Air Force Colonel. You got Sincere. You know what I'm saying? Escalade is the ace pilot. She's tactical strategist. She's the team leader. She gets things going. Cajun is the billionaire that's on the team, like I told you. He's based on me. You know what I'm saying? He steps in without stepping in. I don't know if that makes any sense. know what I'm saying? You got Escalade, you got Sincere, you know what I'm saying? Sincere is based on my dream girl. Now, I was just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna create a character just based on my dream girl and see where it takes me. You know what I'm saying? So yo, that's where it is at. And she's a ferocious character. She's a fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Glocks right here. Rasputin. Glocks is the computer expertise. This guy right here is the Rasputin is the chemical expertise. Trust me, they are sick in terms of characters, man. The color. I had to throw a lot of stuff that I do. Sometimes I have to throw away stuff because it just gets old. It has to be replaced. Then of course, this is Diesel right here, the strong guy of the team. This is based on my older brother. You know what I'm saying? But that's Diesel right there. Diesel. I mean, this guy's strong, chief engineer at Icon Industries. Um, um, like a big bro to Cajun. You know, the first character that I showed y'all. So this guy right here, Diesel's like a big brother to this guy, even though they're not related. Then of course you got Shepard, who's like his best friend. Who's his best friend? I think even in the comic series, in the animation universe, Shepard is his best friend. So you have to kind of like Shepard. Um, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Shepherd good behavior so that you can persecute and persevere and execute in your dreams. So yo, that's what's up right there. You got Shepherd right there, and he's the blind guy on the team. You got Quantums, and I remember my mom telling me, "Yo, imagine if you ever fire a bunch of these settings on this character. Yo, the world will have to kneel at your feet, man. You know what I'm saying? So yo, that's Shepherd right there. Now oh my God, can't forget Sphinx, the Egyptian mystical tiger. Y'all see that right there? Y'all give me a second. You see Sphinx right there, the Egyptian mystical tiger. Can't miss Sphinx right there. Are you kidding me? You got to have Sphinx. Sphinx makes this thing go. It's part of what makes it go. Organic steel, um, can eat what he wants, but he doesn't because humans taste humans humans don't taste that good to him. But to Seth, oh, they sure do. So chicken nuggets, man, for Sphinx. Now, last but not least, last is the assassins right there. You got Sun Tzu, you got Excursion, you got Revo. Excuse me. You got Sun Tzu, you got Excursion, you got Seth, you got Artillery, you got Revo, Snipes, and Kanji, right? So, and then of course, led by Lord Sun Tzu, leader of the assassins. He's the one who brought them all together. Of course, he brought them all together. Man, you're gonna read the Bible book and you're gonna see why they all came together. You know what I'm saying? Then of course, Artillery. Artillery, the general of the assassins, right? She's the one who decides who's gonna go on what mission and what mission they're gonna go to. After she gets the idea and the execution plan from Sun Tzu, who she's also a fiance to. So you know, Artillery, deadly, former CIA agent, she can't be stopped, man, unless you're just equal to her. And the only person equal to her right now is Escalade. So it's pretty sick, man, to have this character be able to do stuff like this. Then you got Excursion. Excursion, man, he's just messed up. His whole his whole body, his arms got messed up, and of course he's got organic steel right there. He doesn't even take that. He doesn't even he doesn't have to. He got into an accident which injured him, but he didn't let that stop him or his greed from what he came for. You know what I'm saying? So Excursion right there. Excursion is the third in command of the team right there. And so she gives him least, then he gives him one. So yo, that's Excursion right there, third in command right there. You can see he's got a big old cannon on his arm. Oh my God. Tell me that ain't sick. Kanji right here. Kanji, daughter of Sun Tzu, one of two of his children. Kanji Revo. In the what you call this thing? Y'all give me a second. I had to eat. Been a long day. So this is Kanji, daughter of Sun Tzu. She is sick. That joint is sick as hell, and I'm real proud of it. So you can get this poster available on 11 by 17, 13 by 19, 24 by 36. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you want. There we go. So look, all you this is Kanji right here, available on soundvision.com. You definitely want to go get you a you definitely want to go get you one of these right here on soundvision.com. That way you can have it on your wall whether it's Kanji, whether it's real, or whoever you might be. But you're gonna like somebody, man. You know what I mean? So yo, that's Kanji right there. Daughter of Sanusi, the eldest of the children. Then this is Weevil right here, the youngest of his children. Weevil, and the reason why they're twins is because in my language it's called Taye and Kende. And I just wanted a girl and a boy. You know what I mean? For twins, and when I did twins, because of course Glocks and Raspin are twins, but these two are twins, but they're girl and boys. The girl, you got a young lady and you got a Weevil. So they're in the, let's see, mid-teens, no, teens actually going into, young adulthood. But Kanji and Weevil, oh my God, they can't be messed with. They are pinpoint accuracy. They are nuts. You know what I'm saying? You got Kanji right there. You got Revo. Revo, who's might be the coolest character in the. Well, some of us are saying that Revo might be the coolest character in the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. I don't know about all that, but he's okay. He could, you know what? He could vie for the coolest character in the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. That is very possible. You know what I'm saying? He's beloved that much. You know what I mean? And then of course you got Snipes, the purple head bombshell. Who's gonna stay like that with the signs on with the Snipes logo right there? Snipes, she's French Algerian, definitely. She's French Algerian, definitely underestimated character. But she's like when I go to comic expos, other people ask me about her. I think it's the purple hair. You know what I'm saying? It's not only that she's gorgeous, but it's the purple hair. The purple hair is pretty sick. So visit soundvision.com and get your order on 11 by 17, 13 by 24, 36 by 11 by 18. So yo, get your order on. Snipes right there. And then last but not least is Yukon. Yukon used to be Yukon is the strong. Let me so I can, y'all give me a second. Oh man, you can't see me. Y'all see this? Yukon right here. So this is Yukon right here. Yukon right here is the strong guy on the villains team. He's a bad dude. So right there, 11 by 17 poster. Not really based on anybody, but just based on being a villain. I mean, it was easy to create the heroes once I created the villains. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty relatively easy. So yo, that's all the posters right there. And they got Yukon, strong guy, the bad guys right there, the assassins. Of course, he's given the enhancements to make him look like he's on steroids. Then of course, you got the coyotes. You know what I'm saying? These are the coyotes. Coyotes right here, available on soundvision.com. Coyotes right there, available. They're android assassins, basically androids. So you'll get to know them what they are once you start reading the book and once you get to the end. Those who borrow the book, but yo, that's Yukon right. That's Coyotes right there, available on soundvision.com, yo. You know what I'm saying? So yo, that's our show for tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I focused on oh, I didn't want to forget. Facebook people, look. This is Karjakz right here, the entire Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Karjakz right here, Heroes, Cajun, Sphinx. Then of course you got Escalade, you got Sincere, you got Glocks, you got Raspin, you got Diesel, you got Shepherd. So and then of course the Assassins, which I've already shown y'all. You know what I mean? So yo, let's just recap. The Assassins, Sun Tzu, Artillery, Kanji, Artillery, Revo, Kanji, Revo. Kanji, if y'all are wondering, means strength. Snipes, purple hair, Yukon. You know what I'm saying? And then of course the Coyotes. Them pencil necks, trust me. First time I get free, you're gonna see them. It's gonna be on the popping, y'all. So yo, Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right there, man. Now, thank y'all for being part of the chat tonight, part of the stream. I didn't think I'd take this long, but damn, I guess I got a lot to say. So yo, all of y'all right now, visit soundvision.com, get your order on. You know what I'm saying? That's my night. I gotta get up out of here. I got work to do. Time to go get this thing. You know what I mean? So yo, as always, y'all, continue to aspire and achieve, making another great Monday. Persevere forward, don't quit, never give up on your dreams, and believe that you can achieve them. You know what I'm saying? So what's the word I'm looking for today? You know what? Let me get my quote. Give me a second, y'all. All right, so look, think about this. Your dreams can be delayed, but must never be extinguished. So wait your time while the universe delivers you the right hand. Be determined, not desperate. I ain't got to be desperate to achieve this, so I'm never desperate. I'm always just timely moving forward, and that's what you got to do, man. So yo, Karjakz Vs Assassins buy books available on soundvision.com. But you know what I'm saying, to not make people feel outdated, yo, get you a Karjakz Vs Assassins buy a book right here available on soundvision.com, and then let's go. So join the movement, join the party. Join the hey, we're trying to make this thing happen, man. So yo, that's our night tonight. So thank y'all so much for joining me. Another great Monday of Karjakz Vs Assassins, y'all. So as always, y'all, continue to aspire and achieve. Believe in yourself. Have a great week. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.